So here's some free dating apps without payment that you can use to meet girls. And we're going to start with Seeking.com, which, as you can see, is totally free to message girls. I've just sent the message and we can see it's in the sent box there. Let's hope she replies. Now, as you can see on Seeking.com, there are lots of girls on here and some of them are very hot. But if you're a guy that hasn't got any money or you don't believe in paying for girls when you go out on a date, avoid Seeking like the plague because it won't be right for you. This site, Seeking.com, is more of a premium site for guys. And before I carry on with some extra sites that you can use, if you want free credits and messages on any of the apps we talk about in this video, you can go to hotmilfmatch.com or use the links in the description. And if you use these links, either by hotmilfmatch.com or using the links in the description, you can get a special offer on these apps, so you can get free credits, so you can try it out, message some girls, maybe even get on some dates for free to see if it works for you before you have to pay for any credits. Now, the other thing to mention is I'm not going to talk about Tinder or Bumble or Hinge or any of the most popular dating apps. And the reason is that these apps nowadays are what's called freemium. So they say that they're free, but you sign up and then you end up having to pay for credits or for boosts or whatever, because if you don't, you're basically never seen on the algorithm. The girls don't get to see you, you can't do anything, you can't message anybody, and so on. And actually, Tinder is now more expensive than any of the apps we talk about in this video. Plus, just to mention as well, on Tinder especially, and the other dating apps, the ratio is about 6 guys for every girl. So unless you're Chad in looks, you've really got no chance at all. Right, so on to the next dating app, Adult Friend Finder. So this is pretty much a hookup app, but you can get free messages on here to message the girls using the links in the description or via hotmilfmatch.com. So why Adult Friend Finder? Well, there's a bunch of girls on this app. There's about 60 million users in total, and about 60% of them are women. Now, you look at the beautiful pictures that you're looking at the screen right now. I'm not going to tell you that the girls on Adult Friend Finder all look like this, because they don't. And I can't sign into the app because there are some maybe naughty pictures which we don't want to see, obviously on YouTube. It's a clean app here, we can't be doing that. But if you're not overly fussy about the kind of girls that you sleep with, and let's be honest, some of us aren't, hello, darkness, my old friend, then you might have some good success on Adult Friend Finder. Like I say, about 60% women, and it's an app where it's quite easy to meet girls if you're not overly fussy. And you don't need much game on there either. You can just send a few messages, and basically if a girl's on that kind of site, then she's pretty much up for it. The next app we're going to talk about is Ashley Madison. Similar to Adult Friend Finder, this is a site for women that sign up. They're a bit lovelorn or a bit bored with their dating lives, and they want a guy to meet that have some excitement and maybe a bit of an extramarital affair. But Ashley Madison is not just about affairs nowadays. There are all sorts of girls on there just looking to meet a guy. So if you're an older guy, you can meet sort of younger women on there, if you're happy to pay for dates and take them away for weekends and so on. And if you're a younger guy, you might get a hookup on there, potentially, on Ashley Madison. So they're all much of a muchness, Ashley Madison, Adult Friend Finder. And Seeking.com is more of a sort of premium site for older guys to meet younger women, potentially. And you can, like I say, get free messages on these sites using the link in the description or via hotmilfmatch.com. Nowadays, you need to think outside the box and not rely on the normal dating apps to meet women, because there's just so much competition and it's not really suitable for anybody apart from the best looking guys, even the top 5% of guys in looks. Those are the guys that really score on apps like Tinder, and especially Bumble as well, because obviously it's the girls that initiate the conversation. So go to hotmilfmatch.com if you want to try these apps for free, or use the links in the description for some free dating apps without payment.